Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Joyride Halo 2 Elite Heretic Leader. This is a viewer requested video, so this one's for you, whoever you are that requested it. He knows who he is, I know who he is, but you guys don't, so it doesn't matter. He stands almost 9 inches tall, so definitely some good size on this guy. That's not uncommon for the Joyride line. They're quite large. Actually, let me pull out a Spartan. I'm going to be reviewing him in a second, but let me show you the size comparison. They're all pretty large figures. So if you like the larger ones, then this is a line for you. So that's your standard Spartan, Halo 2 Spartan. There's the Elite. Pretty much accurate scaling, pretty good size figures. Okay, so this guy comes with 2 plasma rifles. Nice detailing on these guys, good paint work, good sculpt work, and a plasma grenade, Halo 2 style. Not quite what we are familiar with anymore, but still really well done. For a little ball grenade, they put a lot of detail in it. This guy has tons of detail in the sculpt work throughout all of the undersuit. This kind of, it's actually kind of like the Halo 4 Master Chief suit, but kind of a quilted type of look, and then this more technological, I don't know, armor look. And then his thruster pack back there, which they actually did a pretty good job with. These do tend to break off, so if you're going to get this guy, be careful. Don't drop him. That'll pop right off and be no good. And then they also have the little goggles on the eyes with the eyes actually in there. So that's good. I don't think they're painted inside, but you can't tell in real life. The light reflects off of it. The camera is shooting right through it though, so that's kind of good for the review. And he has the little respirator thing that goes into his mouth, because if you played Halo 2 or know the story, they live in like this gaseous area. Can't think of the name offhand, but they live in there and they can't breathe the air, so that's why they have that. So in terms of articulation, the head, or the neck, I'm sorry, just has a big swivel in there. Good range of motion, good for posing, but it's just a swivel. Then the head can, well, I don't know if it's supposed to have any, if it's ball peg or not. It does have play, but I think it's just a swivel. Anyway, the head can swivel on top of the neck as well. The joints are fairly well hidden. It's not too bad. It looks pretty good. I wish the mandibles were articulated, but they're not, and that's probably asking too much. Shoulders are ball hinges. They are limited by these little spikes though, so don't have the best range of motion, but they are there. We have a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. Not the best range of motion, but it is there. And then we have a wrist swivel. That's it. Decent sculpt, not the best paintwork on the hands. There's really not too much going on. Problem with this guy anyway, his fingers are really stiff, so you can't get the guns in there without heating his hand up. So hair dryer, a little bit of warm water, loosen those bad boys up, and you can get the guns in there. He holds them really well, but you need to warm up the fingers first. Same on both sides. Slightly different sculpt, of course, but same issue. For the torso, we have a big ball peg. It allows for an ab crunch, no side to side, so just an ab crunch and a swivel there. But you can get some pretty decent poses done with that, so it's probably good enough. We have cut joints or swivels for the hips. They're not very effective at all. Minimal range of motion in the knee, minimal range of motion in the ankle. So you're pretty much going to have them in a standing, upright, standard pose most of the time. All of the posing is going to happen from this point up, unfortunately. I wish it was better. It's not bad. He's still a nice shelf piece for sure. But that's pretty much how all of the elites were from this line. So if you're familiar with the line, then that's not going to bother you too much. If you're looking for a highly articulated figure, this probably isn't for you. But since he is kind of an important character, not hugely, but he is more a bit of a named character, which I like to collect those more than just droves and droves of generics. Like, I don't army build, so anytime I can get an actual character, I'm happy to do it. So I think you guys will like this if you want the character. If you're just looking for a great elite figure, it's probably not for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.